Hi everybody, I'm Al Rochelle and welcome back to this portion of the PCS Journal. Well, a lot's been going on around the school district to get teachers and students and everybody back in high gear to get back into the school year. And recently there was a week-long event welcoming back teachers and the new teachers to Pinellas County. In fact, it was called Embrace Pinellas. Let's take a look.
This is all about supporting any new instructional hires that are new to Pinellas County, whether they're coming to us with previous experience from another state or district, or they're brand new and this is their first time they've ever been assigned to a classroom. So it's all about supporting them, making sure that they feel successful so that the students in their classrooms will be even more successful. The first couple days we do classroom management and engagement strategies that are successful in any classroom. We also have the ethics sessions and focus and grade book for the technology. So there is about 22 sessions each hour, and they range from content-based to strategies for planning for retirement and anything in between. It's for them to have contact right away with getting to know all of the district's ins and outs, connecting with other new teachers in the district. Many times relationships are formed this week that last an entire career. We want them to get a very positive first impression of the district and the inner workings of the district and just start building relationships with each other and district folks.
It helps with kind of easing the tension of coming in as a new teacher because even though I still have them, it's lessened. I feel more prepared. Basically, listening to veteran teachers, telling them their experiences, going over the tools that we have here, giving us an overview of what we need to be prepared for.
But leaving Pinellas County with all of the training that I just received on not only classroom management, but with students who are going through tragedies and more emotional things like that, I feel so ready to start the school year, and I'm very thankful.
I've been really excited to get to know some of these teachers and all of that. We didn't have new teacher training. Well, I came in late in my last time, so getting to experience this and get this energy at the beginning of the year is really, really awesome for me. And then yesterday, especially that Common Core. I'm an art teacher, but getting to meet with other art teachers was super, super exciting for me because we get to think about ideas together, and that's something that I've never had before. So.
It's also been a very busy summer for teachers, especially those working on professional development opportunities, and there's lots of them, to enhance the craft of teaching, as we could call it. We're going to take a look at something called Elevate the Arts.
Elevate Arts is a federal professional development grant. When the grant was written, we had decided that we would have a culminating event and little by little turn the training over to the teachers, so the teachers then would become the experts. We provided them training, and now they are disseminating the information with the other teachers in our district for what they have learned over the years.
Elevate Arts started when the music supervisor and the art supervisor determined that we were losing a lot of art and music teachers in our most challenging schools. And everyone knows that kids need to have a person to go to at school. A lot of times that's the music and the art teacher and the PE teachers. They're the teachers that teach students from the time they enter kindergarten till the time they leave 5th grade, at least at the elementary level.
The teachers now get to come together and talk with one another and collaborate and share the ideas, and then they take that back into their classrooms. And as we've gone through the 4 years of the Elevate Arts grant, that's one of the things that teachers have said so many times in their surveys is, I feel like I'm no longer alone.
I'm new to the district, and I really want to connect with some art teachers and people in the district and learn what they're doing in their classrooms and how I can put it into my classroom, and also just meet other teachers that I can kind of connect with and have as a resource for future times.
And it's nice to be able to share with the other art teachers and really get feedback on what their successes are and what their struggles are. It's really a powerful experience to be able to sit down together and just kind of talk about and share what works and what doesn't work.
We presented a training on student engagement, And our main goal was to allow teachers to collaborate with one another and really share what works for them in their individual classrooms and in their school. Part of the Elevate Arts grant is designed for teachers to give each other support in areas of behavior management, curriculum, and just allowing the teachers to share out with each other is a valuable tool. We ask that of our students when they're in our classroom, to talk with one another and share ideas with one another, and that's really what we asked of the teachers today.
Today's session focused on being culturally responsive, and hopefully we were able to open teachers' eyes to recognize that there's a lot more to students than what we see on the surface. And so our goal today was to give them tools so that they can delve a little bit deeper into students' backgrounds and learn more about their students to be more responsive in their teaching.
So the Elevate Arts idea is that we use arts, technology, STEAM, and relationships to build student engagement and student growth.
In this culturally responsive teaching session today, I really wanted the teachers to walk away with some courage to be able to talk about things in their classrooms that they haven't talked about, that just kind of sit on the edges in silence. I wanted the teachers to feel free to gather the data so that they can use that data to address the specific context of their children, because no two schools in Pinellas County are the same.
And if it's apropos to the teachers who will go through different experiences in life, what about those students? Teachers are able to articulate the things that they've gone through, but students may not be able to articulate, and it's good that we get a handle on the differences that we have in society and how the cultural makeup of your classroom also includes some of the experiences the kids have and their family have that other students don't have. And so sometimes we need to be made aware of, and then once we're aware of those challenges that the students have, then we can handle or deal with or instruct them better. Because the more we know about the challenges, the more we're able to teach and be more effective as teachers.
And finally, let's not forget about the kids. Now, all during the summer, we had the Summer Bridge program operating what's called a book bus. And we caught up with that bus at Gulfport Elementary.
Today we're here with Mayan, and we're here to show kids about how much fun reading is and how after they get their 2 books to really start learning how to read more and more and really enjoy it over the summertime. What we're experiencing so far is nothing but fun. All the kids seem to love it. All the kids seem to really enjoy reading and stuff like that. And the more that we do it, the more we feel better about it as well. Obviously, you can tell that the kids really like it. And the more that they start to read and the more that they start to enjoy reading, you know, they won't have that summer lapse where they don't read and they don't learn and stuff like that. So it really helps them engage in reading and enjoy it.
I'm having magic tricks and the Nuffle Bunny. I like doing jokes, so I just got the young comic guy to tell jokes.
Nice.
And I really like jokes.
Obviously, seeing the kids' smiling faces when you're able to find them a book that they were looking for, or just when they see the baskets and they say, oh, cool, Harry Potter, or Shark Book, or dinosaurs, or superheroes, or whatever it is, you think it's like, you know, Christmas for them. And so that part has been great.
I like the cars and the bikes.
I got the superhero dog, like Superman, and I got Shazam.
We have given away lots and lots of books, and the boxes empty out, and we, you know, stock the baskets again, and then we look up and they're almost empty again. So the kids are just coming on and they're happy and they're taking their books, and it's been a really great thing.
I got Warriors Into the Wild because there's like a lot of books about it and it's interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm reading this book, Spy. It's cool because this author made another book and I liked it, so I'm gonna read this one also.
Dog Diaries and Owl Diaries.
Yeah, why'd you get those?
It's because I like dogs, and this book is pretty easy, so I could teach my cousins how to read.
How did you get involved in this project?
It's the kids. And for some of these kids, you could tell this is probably their greatest. Some of them, maybe their only exposure to the outside world around them, whether it be through a fiction book or an informational book. They're delighted to get it. and it helps them, and seeing them happy and helped, what more could you ask for?
And why I like it is because it has a bunny.
And that's our show for now. Hey, be careful driving on the streets, walking on the streets, walking to school, riding to school. Have a great school year. Take care, everybody. Until next time, I'm Al Rochelle.